Hey, what's up, my fellow hustlers? We're back with another episode. We have some awesome guests today. They are tattoo artists. It's two of them with Inkologist Tattoo Therapy. We have Jesse and
Sorry about
Rachel
that.
and a cow. It happens. It happens. It's cool. How are y'all doing today?
Pretty good.
Y'all
Pretty
doing good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Pretty good.
Staying busy?
Yeah.
Trying to?
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Yeah. So this is what I like to do. We'll go talk about your business, a little bit about yourselves, things like that. But we'll start off with your business. Inkologist Tattoo Therapy. How long has that been around, and how did it get started?
6 years. I've been on Sixth Street
Sixth
for
Street.
6 years. I worked for Addiction Tattoos before that for about 5 years.
Uh huh.
Got got my feet wet there, and took off from there.
Yeah.
Opened up my own shop on Sixth Street, and Rachel's been with me since.
Rachel, you're the manager up there. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice, nice. What do you do up there?
So what I get to do is tattoo full
Uh,
time,
nice.
and I get to create some content on our website, on our social media.
Yeah.
I try to guide the other artists in
Yeah.
their social media.
You're the
And
content creator.
a little bit. All of us have to be so.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of nowadays you have to, right? You got to create those
Yeah.
reels, Facebook. Do y'all go like lives and stuff or anything like that?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. That's
We-
always good.
Last year, we actually started a little podcast too.
Really?
With we're focusing on different artists, not just our shop, but
Yeah.
we looked around for the best artists and did some interviews with Bamba, Mr. Placaso,
Really?
on Tulia and stuff, and we did little live.
Oh,
Ray
nice.
Laurinaitis last.
It was live?
There was a few of
a
them,
few of
parts
them?
of them, yeah.
A
That's
few of them
cool.
were live, and then she was editing some of the podcasts.
Yeah.
for
Who
us.
had the idea of the podcast?
It just kind of popped it up,
Popped together?
and we kind of all jumped in on it.
Yeah.
And
It's a good
Ryan
idea.
was actually more of a. He was there for the interviews, but he helped us more with the cameras and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. The camera guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many is it? How many people are up there right now?
Well, right
your-
now
on your
it's,
team.
it's us three, and then Chula Stilo starting, and then we got Joel Torres. He travels back and forth from Killeen,
Okay.
and he works out of a tattoo shop over there. But he's originally from Hereford,
Okay.
so he's got clientele up here, and he'll travel down here, spend a week, and then go back.
That's cool.
And we got a guest artist coming in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He's on on the road today.
Really?
He's coming in from San Antonio, and he's gonna be here for I'm guessing the weekend.
Yeah.
And he's trying to see if he's going to try and build up some clientele.
Yeah.
Him and his family are moving to Amarillo,
Oh, they're moving up here.
and they want to see if we're a fit.
Yeah.
And he's looking for different.
That's cool.
places.
I've always wondered. So you say like a guest tattoo artist.
Yes.
You can just go wherever and tattoo. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a hold of different shops,
Uh huh.
and if you can send them a portfolio and say, hey.
Oh, okay.
I would love to do a guest spot at your shop.
Yeah.
And they'll
Really?
you can come in and
That's cool.
and
That's
tattoo.
cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know nothing about that. I don't have a lot of tattoos. I have two, one right here and then up here, but they hurt so bad. So I guess it's my pain tolerance or something, but man, it hurts. Are y'all? How did you get involved in tattoos and stuff? Like you've always been interested in it?
Originally I'm an airbrush artist. I did custom cars, custom
really?
motorcycles. I did I don't know if you remember, back in the mall, back in the day of 2008 or so,
Yeah,
there used to be a guy that airbrushed in scenic court at the mall.
I think so. Yeah,
I
the
did-
shirts and stuff.
I did
That was you?
t-shirts.
Ah,
And that's where I got to know her. She worked for a little bit for me with taking orders and stuff.
yeah.
And so from there, I did some of the murals and some work
You-
for
murals
tattoo
too?
shops. Yes, sir.
Nice.
I do wall murals, and the side of our building is what do you call it?
We all helped do
Yeah.
that mural
Really?
we all did the mural on the side of
between
our
us
building.
three.
How did you get involved in tattooing?
I remember just going for it like at a young age.
Yeah.
I kept going to this shop that actually he recommended me to go to over and over and over.
Yeah.
They would tell me I was too young to go away,
Yeah.
but I just kept going until I got there, until I got my
Yeah.
apprenticeship and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's something like being good at like a good artist, that comes from when you're little, right? Because I don't remember being good at drawing, but like there's kids like my brother, he would like draw lions and all kinds of stuff. It comes from when you're little,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
Ever since I was, as you know, there's probably, what do you call them, holographics or
Holograms? I don't know.
in my mom's womb. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
I was probably doing some cave art or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
But ever since I can remember, I always liked to draw. Uh, Being when I was a kid, I was more of an introvert, so
Yeah.
that was my little, you know.
You're relieved.
I kind of let art speak for me a lot
Yeah.
of times instead of, I was more on the shy side, so
Yeah.
I would do art and people, would, oh man, that's nice.
That's how
and,
you
and,
attract people to talk
yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. And then, how did y'all come up with the name? Inkologist Tattoo Therapy.
I just bounced it around. It, I thought at the time, when when I was tattooing at addiction, we always talk about what tattoos were good therapy.
Yeah.
And you can see it in people's faces, and sometimes when they're talking about why they're getting the tattoo, memorial tattoos
Yeah.
and stuff like that, there's a release, like they get to talk to. It's almost like you're at a psychiatrist. Yeah.
Therapy. Whenever people say that, yeah, it's therapy to me, I was like, bro, how? I was like passing out. I couldn't. It's crazy to me, especially the people that are all tatted.
Oh man, you can tell which ones really
Enjoy it.
I mean, that's their therapy.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some clients that they would come in and they said, I didn't have enough money to pay this bill, but I've got so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a tattoo.
Get a tattoo, yeah.
And I was like, are you sure, man? It's like, you take care of your priorities first,
Yeah.
and then come and get your tattoo.
Yeah.
And he says, no, if I don't spend it here, I'm gonna spend it someplace else. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so
Let's do it.
No.
Yeah. Do y'all remember like y'all's first tattoo that y'all did?
this was my first tattoo.
Oh, you did it on yourself?
Yeah. So, like I said, I was an airbrush artist.
Yeah.
I didn't start tattooing until I was 47.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
So-
you got started late, right?
Well,
Tattooing?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I like I said, I started doing murals and stuff for different tattoo shops,
Yeah.
and their business signs and stuff. And I had 3 different artists, owners that
Yeah.
said, hey, you want an apprentice? I'll give you an apprenticeship and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, man, I'm an airbrush artist.
Yeah, yeah.
And I finally took a friend up on it and started an apprenticeship with him. He passed away a few months after we started the apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And another artist that I had done some work for, Alicia Jimenez.
Mhm.
I mean, she went and found me and she says, you tattooing? I said, no, I'm just airbrushing.
Airbrushing, yeah.
And she said, go to my shop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's one of the main reasons I'm tattooing. Because
yeah.
I was ready to kind of like, well, okay,
Yeah.
walk away from it. But
Yeah.
she gave me a break.
Yeah. What about you, Rachel? Do you remember your first one?
Yeah, I do. It was really fun. I got to tattoo the president of the Christian Motorcycle Association here in town.
Really?
And he probably had like maybe 15 members in the room. And they were close, really up on me. And
Yeah.
they were all watching.
Just watching?
Yep.
Oh wow.
It was a pin.
That was your first one?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was all
Well,
pressure.
what was it? Do you remember?
Yes, so it was a pin-up girl, and it was on the calf of that spiker
Dang, and
dude.
everybody's watching you and probably all nervous.
I was very nervous.
Yeah. Now that you're where you're at now, how do you feel looking back, just from going from airbrushing to tattooing? What do you like better?
I love art, so
Yeah.
I'm glad I did all the airbrushing and all that, and I
Yeah.
still love doing it. It's just I find less time to dedicate to it.
Yeah.
Tattooing. Once I started tattooing, and you go through a rough area where you're first learning, and you're going, oh man, what am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And but once you're comfortable and you're relaxed and you know what you're doing, then you go, man, I should have done this a whole
long time
lot
ago.
sooner, and I'd be, if I would have started, no telling where I'd be now,
Yeah.
because I mean I've met a lot of great artists,
Mhm.
and you check out their work, and I'm going, man,
Yeah.
I wish I would have started sooner, so and made more contacts. I've done quite a few tattoo conventions and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and that's where you start to get to
Yeah.
know more people and expose yourself to so much art.
Yeah. I think that's what happens to a lot of business owners. Like they finally go for it and they're like, man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That happened to me because I was like, I used to work for other companies. Now that I did it and I'm here, I was like, man, I should have done this 4 years ago. Well, like, it's crazy taking that leap.
Yeah.
But that's the scary part, right? As a business owner, what was the hardest part for you?
Uh, Already having been airbrushing,
Yeah.
self-employed and stuff, having a place at the mall
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So I was,
So you're already there.
yeah,
Your own business.
I
Yeah.
was already feeling like I don't want to work for nobody else
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah.
So when I started tattooing, I really enjoyed working at addiction.
Yeah.
But at one point, that part of you takes over and it's like, oh man, I want to
Yeah.
do it, see what I can do.
That's, yeah.
So I went forward with
I
that.
get it. And then Rachel, you brought her on to help you run things, or
She, when she called me, I was,
because you were pretty like you said, hey, can I bring her to the podcast? I was like, yes, because
oh, she's my right
yeah.
hand right now. She's actually pretty much running the shop.
Yeah.
I'm starting a restaurant, and so I'm not at the shop
As much.
as much as I should be.
What kind of
you know.
restaurant?
It's Tex-Mex, and it's genuine Texas tacos. It's going to be in Canyon.
Oh, in Canyon. Yeah. On the square around there? Or?
Yeah. Oh, you know the Hill Canyon? It's Hillsburger.
Hillsburger. Man, I don't know a lot of places in Canyon.
It used to be a Hillsburger.
Oh yeah, because you live in Canyon, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And he shut down. It's this building right here.
Oh, nice. Hold it up. Genuine Texas tacos. Okay. That's cool. You did the art?
Yeah, that's one of my murals.
Oh, that's
that's
How much does something like that cost?
on murals.
Yeah. Are they expensive?
Usually, I try to price it at $20 a square foot.
$20 a square foot.
Yeah.
For whatever they want.
So it depends on how, if they got some crazy artwork,
Yeah.
then you but on average it's 20, and
Yeah.
you can go up and down from there.
I got you.
And
That's cool.
so-
That's awesome. It's some Indians, an eagle, a buffalo, and the
Paladura Canyon.
Did you come up with that? Is that something they wanted to do?
No, that's what
Oh, because that's gonna be your restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be called.
Yeah.
Genuine Texas Tacos.
genuine Texas tacos.
Nice.
And
When does that open?
it's Tex-Mex food. Hopefully, a couple of weeks. I've had it's been a long time coming because I really didn't know what I was jumping into.
Yeah.
Working with contractors and their timeline, it's like
Yeah.
I talked to my electrician a week and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
When he left, he was like, "I'll be back tomorrow" or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you don't see him. He said, "Man, I'm busy over here. I'll see you later."
Yeah.
So that patterns with just about every contractor that was working.
Yeah.
So everybody's got,
Yeah.
their things to do, and if if you don't need them the next day, they're going to start something else, and now
Yeah.
you got to wait till they're
Till
done
they're
with
done.
that and
Yeah.
come back. So,
It happens a lot. Yeah. It happens a lot. Have you been in the food industry before?
no,
This is your first
I
time?
love to cook.
Yeah.
I love to cook. So like my wife's a nurse.
Yeah.
In Nurse Appreciation Week, I would make tacos for. She ran 2 of the freestandings for Northwest, and I would make tacos for the first shift, second shift, and
Really?
both of them, which was like carne asada tacos and shrimp tacos. And so I've always had people telling me, when are you going to open up
Yeah,
a
your food's
restaurant?
good. Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
I actually thought about doing something like this before I started tattooing.
Yeah.
So when this opportunity arose, Mr. Hill, Craver, he shut down
Yeah.
and hadn't told nobody.
Really?
And so when I reached out to him, he was barely, they were like going to retire. So
Yeah.
when I talked to him, it was a real blessing. He was like, I talked to him, and he offered me the building. He said I wasn't sure what I was going to do and all this, and
You're like, I'll
so
take it.
He said, I'll lease
Yeah.
it. He said, he just wants to, he wants the building to still
To
be,
stay
you know,
alive, yeah. And that's when Rachel came in. She's helping you run the whole shop and kind of taking things over.
She's been with us for
Since 2022.
2022. So
Almost 4 years. What'd you do before?
Well, I tattooed for about 12 years.
Oh wow, so
Just in other shops.
you're a pro.
she's
You're
been tattooing
expert.
longer than I
Yeah.
have.
Really?
So, yeah. Of course,
Wow.
when I referred her to that, she was going to go get a tattoo, and she was like, where should I go? So I sent her to a tattoo shop that I had done some artwork for.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting an apprenticeship there.
Yeah.
So she's been tattooing way longer than me.
That's crazy.
She had kids, so she kind of like took a break.
Mm-hmm.
So when Rachel contacted me, she was ready to come back to tattooing
Yeah.
after a small break, and so at the time she was like, well, I need to work around a certain schedule. I said, you know what, I know you.
Yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
you make your own schedule.
Yeah.
So
Tattooing
it's-
that long, you probably build your clientele, right? You probably have a lot of customers and stuff.
Yes, whenever I left for a while, I thought that people wouldn't remember, or
Yeah.
maybe they found a different person. And there was a lot of people that said they were waiting until I came back, and
Really?
that helped me.
That probably makes you
keep
feel
going,
good,
yeah.
right? Yeah. People just waiting for you. That's awesome. And what all you got right here? You got that? What else is this? Just the logo?
that's gonna be our logo for because what was it? Tattoo Talk Therapy was our logo, and this is what we're gonna restart in the podcast.
Yeah.
And I want, because I'm combining the restaurant and the tattoo shop, kind of being a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
I've got like I love tacos
I
and
love
tattoos.
tacos. Hey,
So-
some shirts, man. Merch.
Yep. Mhm.
That's cool.
So I told them when I was giving them the idea of the restaurant, I was
Yeah.
like, I want to have a place where once a week, anybody that eats, they can sign the back of the receipt,
Yeah.
and once a week I do a $300 tattoo giveaway.
Really?
You know, so that way I can push the tattoo shop and push
The restaurant.
the
Yeah,
restaurant
that's good marketing.
and get it going. And so that's something I want to do. Just combine it.
Combine it.
I love
That's smart.
just the idea. I love tacos and tattoos.
Tattoos, yeah, that's cool. That'd be. I think that's a good idea because I mean, yeah, they go eat, then they get to get entered for a drawing. I'm gonna go. I might not get a tattoo, but
Ah, man.
man, it just
You
hurt
can
too,
always
man.
gift it to someone.
Yeah, you can gift it or something. That's a smart idea. Have you before the airbrush? What'd you do before any of this? Any of the art stuff?
I worked 13 years for Gilman and Terrell Road Construction.
Oh, road construction.
And when I quit there, I was a manager. I was the foreman for the crusher crew.
Okay.
So I ran a crusher for them and stuff, and so which from there I went and worked for maybe a year or two for Fuller and Sons. And
The foundation, please. No, there.
it's road construction,
Road
but they do more local.
Okay, yeah.
So
Thinking of
with Gilman and Terrell, they'd send me all the way to close to Terlingua, Big Bend National Park. Did
Really?
work over there, and
Dang,
they'd
that's pretty
send me around.
yeah.
But yeah, when the whole time that I was working that, I used to airbrush at the flea market.
Oh, really?
So my wife would be like, "Why are you airbrushing at the flea market?" You know, and I said, "Well, some guys like to go out drinking on the weekends.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
I'm an artist,
You know,
yeah.
I'd go out airbrush T-shirts at the flea
But
market."
was that good for you? Like, does it stay busy at the flea market?
I was pretty.
Yeah.
I think I was more popular back then than I am now. You know, I'd go around town and people, "Hey, aren't you the airbrush artist?"
Really? Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, you know."
That's cool.
But the people were. It was a time period when people were really heavy into airbrush T-shirts. I mean, they brought me.
Yeah, I remember those,
Brought me
yeah.
everything.
yeah.
I had one guy that was going to be in the Murray Polvik show,
Mm-hmm.
and he showed up the day before he was going to go fly out the next morning.
Really?
And he wanted, I airbrushed a portrait of Murray on the
Mhm.
back, and on the front it said, "I'm not the daddy."
I'm not the daddy.
He said, "I'm not the daddy."
Yeah, yeah.
And then it says, on the back it had Murray, and he says, "I'm the daddy."
I'm the
You know,
daddy.
But him and his girlfriend ended up on that show.
Really?
Over
Like on the actual show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
parental.
Oh man, what is it? Like you say it. I want to watch it now.
He's not as popular anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even
probably on,
sure
like,
if he's still
YouTube, no?
alive. But this is way back in the 2000,
Yeah.
around 2008 stuff
Yeah.
or so.
What's something that people like that you would? What's something different like being a tattoo artist or being like a shop owner? What do you like? What's the difference?
It's
And what do you like better?
I love. I'm an artist at heart.
Yeah.
So I hate paperwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's all part of. You got to take on different hats. You know?
Yeah. Does it take away from the tattooing for you?
It doesn't. It just you got to have it in the back of your mind. Okay, I got to get this paperwork ready,
Yeah.
get this, and have everything lined up.
Yeah.
And which she's been a tremendous amount of help
Yeah.
with stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really a computer person.
Yeah. She does
So
all that.
I'll ask her,
Yeah.
hey, she's helped us set up the website, help.
Oh, you did all that?
So
Wow.
she,
Man, I had to pay to do that. It's not very
uh,
smart.
no, she,
That's cool.
she's a
It's
big
I
help.
feel like it's important having somebody like her that you can trust and have there to
Yep.
help you. You know,
Oh yeah,
it makes things way easier. And I feel like as a business owner, as long as we're taking care of the people that we value and like, well, you want to value everybody, but that are having your back, they're gonna stick around for forever. You know, you just gotta be able to take care of them. Yeah,
Yep.
I like that. I'm excited about the taco restaurant. That's pretty cool. I have a buddy that is he cooks so good too, and I tell him, bro, you need to open a restaurant. And he's like, he's kind of scared, but I think you just gotta go for it sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Don't
Hey,
be
where
scared.
y'all from? Where you from?
Pecos,
Pecos,
Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
So it's
And then you?
I'm from Pampa.
Pampa, Texas. Nice. I grew up in Wheeler,
Okay.
so it's kind of close. Yeah. And then how'd you end up in Amarillo?
my wife's family had her mom was going to a school up here,
Mm-hmm.
and so they were gonna send her to Dallas,
Yeah.
and she said, hey, you all want to move over here and take care of my house and all this while I'm gone.
Yeah.
And Pecos is a small town. There wasn't very much work.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah, let's go try out.
Amarillo.
We lived in between Amarillo and Kenyon,
Mhm.
so we.
Oh, because you're in Canyon. Yeah, yeah. I got
So
you.
we moved over here and got jobs over here,
Yeah.
and so
What about you, Rachel?
Well, I don't know really why my parents went to Pampa, but they're from Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part of Mexico?
My mom's from Tamaulipas.
Oh man,
Yeah, and my dad, I think he's from Piedras Negras.
Piedras Negras.
Yeah.
It's crazy over there. Have y'all seen the news?
yeah.
Man, do they live over there?
No,
No. Do
no.
you have family?
I do. We don't have very much family there
Yeah.
left. We have
Yeah.
them in Laredo, Texas.
Laredo.
too.
Yeah.
So
All that crazy stuff that with that El Mencho, they killed him, and it's some crazy stuff down there. Y'all ever go? You ever go and visit?
I did want to go this summer, but
Yeah. But
that is not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're gonna stay here and
Yeah.
enjoy the peace.
The peace. Yeah. What about you? You ever go to Mexico and visit?
I've been to Cozumel,
Cozumel.
so it was nice over there.
Yeah.
So, but that I know of any close family, I don't have
Yeah.
family. We're all from the Texas
The
area.
Texas area. That's cool. I was gonna ask you on the tattoos, like, what's some of y'all's favorite pieces to tattoo? Like, do y'all do like the murals and stuff?
I love doing portraits.
Is that what they're
I-
called? Portraits. That's what I was trying to
Oh.
say. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love doing portraits and I don't know. It's to me it's the most complicated because one little
That's
mess
what.
up and
Yeah,
it's
'cause
too dark. It
Yeah.
looks like that's his cousin, not him, or
I feel like I feel like you'd be like really pressured. Like, what if it doesn't look like the picture? That's wild. Do y'all
Yeah.
do a lot of those?
I not as much as I want.
Yeah.
I love doing them and but there's people when they shop around they assume that tattoo artists are all the same.
Yeah.
Put a label on it and they say, well, this one's cheaper than this one. I'm going to go with a cheaper one.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't do that with tattoos.
With tattoo. Yeah, you have it for the rest of your life. That's wild.
Yeah.
What about for you? What's your favorite?
Honestly, I like to do animals, like
Animals?
yeah, like realism, and I really love black and gray tattoos. So if I have color, I get a little bit lazy to clean up after myself. So I like black and gray. but-
Black and gray. Yeah. That's cool. I still don't see how they do the portraits, and they make some of them look exactly like the picture.
I'm a little envious of her. There's a guy in Austin, David Vega,
Uh-huh.
a very one of the best in my book, one of the best portrait artists.
Yeah.
And she went and actually studied under him
Really?
took his course and stuff.
It
How-
was really cool.
Was it? How many do you think you've done the portraits?
Well, after that course, I haven't done any yet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna still be kind of practicing on my practice skins,
Yeah.
just so I can show people what I can do now
Yeah.
after that training.
Because that's a big commitment, right?
Yeah.
That's a big commitment.
And it takes a lot longer to
It
do
does.
it in the way that I was taught in that course versus doing it in the way that I would have done it. Without the
Oh,
course.
I got you. That makes
So,
sense.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a big investment of time and money
Yeah.
because you're going to be sitting there for a long time.
Yeah.
So,
That's so true. Is there's a lot of competition, right? Especially here in town.
A lot of competition has popped up in the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, about 4 years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people jumping into it, and so there's when you are looking for to get a tattoo and stuff,
Yeah.
you should really look at their portfolios and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people that have jumped in aren't really at that level.
Yeah.
But that I'm not saying they're not going to get there.
Yeah.
But they might be using you to get there.
get there.
You're going to be a practice board
But
for them.
you gotta get there somehow.
Yeah. No, they sell fake skins
Oh, okay,
and
to
stuff like
practice and
that, you
stuff.
know, to practice and
What fake
commit.
skin is that? Like a what's a fake skin?
it's like a silicone piece and it's pretty thick so that you don't mess up your machines and
Mhm.
tattoo your table. But it's made out of silicone and it looks
Okay.
like it's a skin tone and it really helps.
And
Like,
it's that's the paint sticks to it and all that. It
Yeah.
looks like
You
Yeah,
an
can-
actual
and you
tattoo.
can wipe off, and the line that you tattooed is still there, but you
Okay.
wipe off the excess and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's a
Works
good way
pretty
to
good.
practice,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't really like depend on that to learn
To
because
learn, yeah.
not everyone's
Yeah.
skin. Well,
Yeah.
actually, nobody's skin is going to actually feel like that.
Yeah.
because the fake skin's gonna sit still for you,
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
and
the.
somebody else's skin, you got to stretch the skin out, and
Mhm.
a straight line turns into a curvy line when you're
Yeah.
tattooing, but you got to follow that line. No, if it curves, it curves. When you let go, it's gonna go back to a straight line.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's when your stenciling products really
Yeah.
are important, because if you lose your stencil and you need a straight line there, and then you stretch the skin, you put a straight line, then you
Yeah.
let go, and it's
So
going all over
wobbly.
the place.
Man,
And
that's great.
that's probably happened to everybody.
Yeah,
but,
I give y'all props, man. That's it seems so hard to me because I don't know, but yeah, that's just me. Do y'all feel like it's different? Like the tattooing industry, it's different now than it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
yeah,
Is
a
it?
lot.
yeah.
What are y'all seeing? Like, what's the difference?
It's
A lot.
become more of a fine art to me.
Yeah,
When I first started getting into it, it was more of a traditional art. There was so many little, I wouldn't say rules, but old school ways.
yeah,
And now it's there's the techniques have changed.
Yeah.
The equipment, the tattoo machines have, I mean,
involved.
they went from coils and making all the noise, vibration, and all that, and heavy.
Yeah,
Now you got the tattoo pins and stuff, and they're real lightweight, easier to handle.
yeah,
And I think that's what gave a lot of people more confidence to jump into it, because they got a machine that's more, they got a little bit more control
more
over.
control. Yeah. How do they do it in prison?
And they put different machines
Is
together.
it? I've always wondered. Like, you see all these prison
Anything
guys with
that's
tattoos.
anything that's got a little motor, they can make a tattoo machine out of it. They just
Really?
got to put whether it was like an old tape player,
Yeah.
anything that had something that spin,
Mm-hmm.
they wired it up, get the cover of the pin,
Yeah.
and run a needle through it, or whatever wire they could hand,
Yeah.
and sharpen it up, run it through there, and hook it up where it's gonna actually bounce up and down.
That's crazy.
And a friend of mine, Crazy Ray,
Uh-huh.
he had a shadow box, and a friend of his that worked at a prison
Mm-hmm.
gave it to him, and it was all the tattoo machines
Oh,
that
the
they
machines?
collected off
I
of.
want to see one.
And oh man, he's got
Yeah.
a little collection there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he showed it to me, and he said, "Man, look what he gave me."
And they're all
it was
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
different, made differently, and it,
Yeah, that's wild. It's crazy what people in prison come up with.
they got a lot of time on their hands, and it's prisons produced a lot of great artists.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you have all this time to learn and master something to where whenever you get out, you can jump into that. You know.
I was airbrushing one time at the flea market, and this little boy came up to me, and I was, "Shh,"
Yeah.
and he looked at me, and he goes, "Were you in prison?" And I said, "No, I wasn't in prison." And he goes, you can draw good." He goes, My daddy's in prison,
Oh
and I was like, oh man, I
man.
felt bad for him, but
Yeah.
he associated good art
Yeah,
from
from
prison.
prison. Yeah, that's wild to me. That's really crazy. And then what is do you plan on expanding later on or you're just gonna stay local?
Uh, as far as the tattoos,
Yeah.
it's like it's it you it there's if you try to run a shop
Yeah.
and you're not part of the shop, you're not an
So it's
artist.
some you wanna go somewhere it's like
You
local,
well
right?
you lose respect from the tattoo world. It's like and they question it on different forums and stuff. And like, what is? Are you working for a shop owner or are you working for another artist?
Yeah.
And if you're working for just somebody that just wants to be a shop owner,
Yeah.
they lose that respect. It's almost
Mm.
it's
It's that
they're
tattoo
like
industry.
yeah.
Yeah. I've always wondered how that worked. It's
Because some people see it as okay, this person doesn't tattoo, he's not an artist, he just wants to be a shop owner,
yeah.
and they see it as oh, you're just trying to make money off
Money.
of people,
Yeah.
and on my part it's like, man, I want to offer you a place where I'm at, where
Yeah.
I tattoo and y'all can tattoo with me and
Mm,
grow with
that's
me,
smart. Yeah.
so
I see that. That's pretty smart. Does how do tattoo artists charge like per piece or hourly? How does that work, Rachel?
So I currently charge hourly.
And is everybody different?
Everybody,
Oh,
yeah, can charge whatever they want, honestly.
Oh, really?
I charge hourly. If it's a smaller tattoo, I'll
Mhm.
probably I'll just give them a set
A
price.
set price.
But if it's a large piece, like a sleeve or a back piece or
Yeah.
something that's going to take a few more than 1 or 2 sessions,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go hourly.
Hourly. That's cool. And what is the average at like hourly? Is everybody's
well
different?
I'd
my
probably say in like the United States, it's
Yeah.
going to vary on your skill.
On the
It's
skill.
going to be
Yeah.
like
and,
100 to 200 an hour.
Okay.
and it depends where you're at, I guess. I
For
mean,
sure.
The market.
the,
Make it, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
I've
If
always,
you're in a small town and you know, people aren't working for different bigger companies or whatever,
yeah.
you got to go with whatever the salary
People
is
wanna
around there
yeah.
and stuff.
But at the end of the day, a tattoo artist can charge whatever they want. That's cool. That's cool. You work your own prices.
My my rate, like at the shop, we have $100 minimum.
Yeah.
You walk in, you want a dot, it's $100,
Oh wow.
which it to me it just sets
Standard.
the standard.
Yeah.
You got to pay for all your equipment and all your supplies and everything. You got to make sure you're covered on that. Plus, you don't. It's not wasting your time, but you don't want somebody just hey, they want to talk you down. They can say, oh, I just want my name, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're charging that much for a name. I just want the initials,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
you have a minimum, and I tell my clients I have $100 minimum
Yeah.
coming in the door. So if we can get it done in 30 minutes, it's 100.
Yeah.
My hourly rate's 150.
Yeah.
But at 100, if you got two small tattoos that I know I can kick out in 30 minutes,
Yeah.
then let's go for the two small tattoos. And you made, I'm happy with what I made.
Yeah.
You're happy that you got two
Two
tattoos
tattoos. Yeah.
in that little 30-minute period. You don't come in asking for a dot and just if you're just getting a dot, it's
Yeah.
not, wait until you got something bigger.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But there's, I mean, I've been at tattoo conventions where there's you're not supposed to do it, but I've seen other artists that lower their rate to $20 for a minimum.
Yeah.
And so they're attracting all these people, but they're hurting all the other artists that are there with their $100 minimum
Mm-hmm.
that came in from out of state, they traveled to go to those tattoo conventions. And they said the convention itself sets that rate. It's like, okay, $100 minimum.
Yeah.
That we got to make sure that everybody's going to
Yeah.
profit,
Yeah. Make their money.
Yep.
Yeah. Do y'all go to a lot of those events?
Now, we haven't lately. We did last year. We did a couple of them.
Is it yearly?
And, no, there's about a tattoo convention going on every week.
Oh, really?
Someplace, somewhere.
Yeah. But like in town, here in town, is there anything?
No, there's
big that
going
goes
to
on?
be one September.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a kid. Michael.
Michael Schroeder.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
So he put together a Comic Con
Okay, yeah, yeah,
tattoo
yeah, yeah.
convention. So
That's cool.
he's gonna have this is gonna be, I believe, the first tattoo convention that's thrown locally by a local.
Oh, really?
So anybody out there that wants to show support, that's that you know you support your local small businesses.
Yeah.
He's gonna have it at the Civic Center,
Mm-hmm.
and because all the other tattoo conventions that had Ink Life back in the day,
Yeah.
they were from out of town,
From out of town.
and then Ink Masters is Ray Hernandez from San Antonio.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Michael's gonna do his
Yeah. And
deal
then
here.
for you as a business owner, what keeps you motivated to keep going? Like you're about to open a restaurant. What keeps you going? What motivates you?
Because I'm scared of retirement. I, it's my wife was like, "What do you want to do a restaurant now?" And it says, "I'm 60.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Yeah.
60." So she was like, "We should be thinking about retirement and stuff." I said,
Oh,
"I
you're
don't."
still young.
It's to me, it's like. Uh, and I hate to scare people, but it's when a lot of people that I see retire, then a couple of years later they're passing away, and I'm going, oh
And then
man,
start going downhill.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just trying to find a way and just keep going, and that's another project that I've always had in the back of my head.
Yeah.
I want to have a restaurant and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, when I was just tattooing full, that's the only thing I was doing. I was like, I already feel like I retired because you're tattooing, you're drawing on people, you're taking it easy. You're not really, it's not hard labor.
Yeah.
So, and you're doing something you love.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, it's like, man, if I retire, what am I going to do? I'm doing what I love.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
And if you're healthy and able to, why not?
Yeah.
That's cool. What about you, Rachel? What keeps you going? Because you've been doing this for a long time.
I think right now the biggest motivator is my children.
Kids,
So
yeah.
I really want to. Um, there's like a situation that happens in my head where people are like, "You're just like your mom," and it's my job to make sure that's not an insult.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want it to be really nice for somebody to say whatever about my children.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I want
That's some good inspiration.
Yeah, I like that quote.
Yeah.
Like, it's my job not to make it,
an insult. Yeah.
An insult. Yeah. That's cool. Because, I mean, I think with me, like, some people grow up in certain situations to where, like, they want to break away from that. Like, they want things to change.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be the X factor that's doing things different. Because a lot of people fall back to that you do what you grow up seeing, you don't get that change and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Do you listen to like podcasts, read books? What do y'all do?
On the, I'm sorry.
Just what do you do to gain knowledge and stuff? You read podcasts, books?
Yeah, mainly the internet.
Internet, YouTube?
You got to pretty much pry yourself away from different stuff, and but you can't help it. But
it's all there.
And the information is just flooded in there.
Yeah.
And you get on it for a little bit, and you're like, checking out other people's work, and so it's hard to pick up a book nowadays. It's like, because the internet, I mean,
I like podcasts personally. A lot of podcasts. I did start reading though. I do tell people, like, I have some sales guys. I was like, start reading. It changes you, even though it's hard. Like, at first I would fall asleep and couldn't pay attention, but once you start reading books and like you start gaining that knowledge from those books, man, it clicks for you. It really does. I didn't believe it till it happened to me.
all right.
That's why I say it. But reading books is awesome. I love it. What about you? What do you listen to podcasts, books? What do you? How do you get your knowledge?
I do read the Bible every
Bible?
night, and when I like to break down what I just read, I always refer back to Grace to You.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a YouTube channel with Pastor John MacArthur, and I just do kind of like Bible study with my husband.
Yeah.
As far as books, I always just try my best to read Pastor Jimmy Evans' books. He's a pastor from Trinity Fellowship.
Yeah, that's where we go.
Yes, and also Pastor John MacArthur's books as well. He has a really good
So you like reading?
Yeah, I love being in the Word and trying to like expand my understanding of just what I'm reading, and because it's a book that is alive and living
Yeah.
today, and it's just so strong. I feel like every time that I read it, it's so new.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're doing that. Do you ever? I don't know if I need to ask you this, but do you ever plan on it like opening your own shop and things like that?
Um, I've had my own shop
Oh,
plenty
you
of
have? Yeah.
times. I had one here in Amarillo and then another in Santa Fe. I
Okay.
came back and opened my another shop again after that because it was really expensive in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
But I feel good where I'm at just
Yeah.
because I know what it takes to run a
Mm-hmm.
shop, and I feel like I'm taken care of
Yeah.
in this spot that I'm at.
Yeah.
I like that it's in a touristic area like I've always dreamed of,
Yeah.
and I feel like with the team that we have that there's not really like a boring time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Especially when you have that good environment, the good team. Jesus seems like an awesome dude. He probably takes care of you.
yeah, I
That's
feel good.
awesome. Yeah, it's a good thing to have a good team behind y'all. When someone wants to get a schedule a tattoo or something, how do they get a hold of y'all? They just go by the shop or
Uh,
online or how does that work?
Mostly like on my part, it's more of a I put out my phone number
Uh-huh.
and everything, so they'll either text me or they hit me up on my messenger,
Yeah.
and I've got two pages, which is Inkologist Tattoo Therapy
Mm-hmm.
and my personal
Your
name, so
personal.
they'll hit me up on both.
And then they'll
And
come by and get like a consultation and all that. Or,
we do free
that's
consultations,
what I was
so
gonna ask you. Yeah, you charge for that?
they can come by and go over the whole tattoo. And on my part, it's I can give them my hourly rate,
Mm-hmm.
and then once we figure out all the details, I try to give them an estimate.
Yeah.
So they're not like, you know,
Surprised.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they prepare for it. There some people will set up a consultation,
Yeah.
talk it over with you, and they say, okay, I got to save up some money, so give me a
Yeah.
little bit of time and all this, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
What's the most expensive tattoo you've done?
Ooh, I'm not
Like,
because
is it a big piece?
it's
Because I
because
could, I imagine like if you do like a big, like your whole back, you see those people that do their backs and
yeah,
stuff. That's for a long time, right?
that'll usually done. It's done in sessions, and
Sessions,
so
yeah.
I mean
But they
that'd
can get
probably be
pricey.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could on a back piece, a full back piece, you're looking maybe between 2,000 to 5,000. Depending on how complicated and
Yeah.
all that, and
I
you're
thought it was gonna be more. I was
It
thinking like
can
ten
be.
thousand.
It can
oh
be.
man,
It
Yeah.
just
it
depends
depends
on
on
how
what you
much
want.
time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
and like some people will walk up and they start trying to price it for you. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's just this and this, but you don't realize, like I said, portraits. I on a portrait I probably take 5 to 6 hours on a portrait,
That-
and you're thinking, well, it's just this big,
Yeah.
but you got to finesse everything in there to get
Yeah.
it just right and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you're getting a back piece and in the artwork is you want to get it all right, it's you're working it in the right way, and everything's going to take a little bit
A
longer
long
than
time.
somebody that just
Yeah.
and somebody are into the
Mhm.
more rougher, tattoos. It's
Yeah.
like my brother, my brother, he's gotten some tattoos from my brother-in-law,
Mhm.
and he's a tattoo artist back in Pecos. And I hope he's not watching this.
He's gonna watch it.
But I told my brother, which he doesn't get tattoos anymore,
Yeah.
but he told me. I told him, man, I've never got a chance to tattoo you, and he goes, oh no, I'm good, and he says, plus I'm happy with the ones I got because it looks like I went to the pen or something because they had a little rougher look to it, and so everybody's got their own style that
It made him
they
look
like.
tough. Yeah. No, that's awesome. What would y'all recommend to somebody that's looking for a tattoo shop before just picking someone randomly?
It's there's different styles. People specialize in different styles,
Okay.
and they go like and I'm
What would you say your
what
specialty is?
I love realism. I never really said, I don't advertise, hey, this is my specialty,
Yeah.
because when I opened up the shop, I was the only artist there, and I'd do everything that would walk in the door,
Yeah.
and I've gotten, different awards for people started labeling me for watercolor,
Mm-hmm.
color, and
So they give awards for all that stuff? they give awards for all that
Oh,
stuff?
you can go to the tattoo
Oh, really?
conventions
Oh, wow.
and compete.
Oh, do the
if-
competitions
yeah.
and stuff. What all do you have?
On I've gotten for portraits, for black and gray, for color,
Oh,
watercolor,
nice.
and stuff like that.
That's
and
cool.
But when I was with addiction,
Yeah.
we loved going to the tattoo conventions, and so we were on the on just
Yeah.
about every 2-3 weeks we'd be doing a different tattoo convention.
Yeah.
We'd go to Corpus Christi,
Christi, yeah.
and all over Texas.
Yeah.
The girls there that Alicia and two of the other artists, they made 2 trips to Alaska doing
wow.
tattoo conventions up there. So
Have you been up there or no?
no, I was like, no, I don't care for the cold, and usually my wife travels with me, and she absolutely hates the cold.
Oh yeah.
And plus Alaska, to me, it sounded like, man, that doesn't even sound comfortable, you know.
Right.
And they sent back pictures, and they're the sun's out and everything. They were having a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you would recommend them? How does someone pick a shop though?
I
What's something important? What's something important they need to look at before selecting somebody?
I don't really.
Reviews?
It's like I don't really pick shops.
Yeah.
I pick artists.
Artists. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's how that works.
Because
Artists.
you'll have from one range to another
I got you.
at just about every shop. There you'll see different ranges.
I got
And
you.
the biggest mistake a lot of people do is they heard about a great artist that's at this shop, and they assume everybody's under the
Everybody's
same
I got
same
so
range,
it's more
and they go,
per
okay,
artist. Yeah.
you know, we got this one open,
Yeah.
and they don't even bother to look at a portfolio, and they go, okay, and they get
okay. That makes
a
sense now.
tattoo.
I think that you should definitely check out people's healed photos.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're looking at artists that you've been recommended already and you've already asked, then after you have your little list and you're seeing their work, I really think that it's important for people to go through and see their healed photos, because that's not only the picture of that day. It's a proof of the technique that they used whenever
Yeah.
they were tattooing them.
The finished product.
Yes.
Yeah. That's smart. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, anything else? Y'all got any upcoming events? Anything y'all want to?
She brought you a little gift.
Uh-oh. It's not a tattoo. I don't have to get a tattoo, right?
No, it's preparing your.
Oh, man. That's awesome. What is it? A shirt? Oh, it's the Inkologist. So whenever we texted, I was at the hospital. Thank you so much,
You're
Rachel.
welcome.
I'm gonna send this. So I didn't tell you the backstory, which I'll tell you after this. But thank you. It's awesome.
No problem.
And then any events coming up? Y'all got?
In June we'll have the Route 66. We're not sure what we're going to do for that event, but they shut down the streets in front of the shop.
Okay, right here on 6th Street. Yeah, yeah.
And last year we actually got a 4x8 sheet, and we actually did a live mural while people were walking around.
by. When is that?
That's in June, and it's the Route 66 festival.
Okay.
And it's a 100-year festival. Huh?
Yes.
Oh wow, it's gonna be big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's going to be plenty of events throughout the week whenever they do that. And then once it's actually on our street, they shut down the whole 6th Street, and they have a whole bunch of different events just on that during that day.
Okay.
So we get to kind of bring some of our merchandise outside and show people, like, I guess, our products, our pictures and stuff like that, and kind of introduce ourselves.
Network and stuff. That's cool. Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where watch y'all keep going, and then the restaurant.
I haven't figured out a grand opening yet.
Yeah.
So as soon as I
Maybe
figure
whenever
one
you get
out.
that going, we'll come on here and talk some more about it. Bring some
Okay.
tacos.
bring some food.
Bring some
and
food.
everything.
No, that's awesome. But thank y'all for coming out. I like to end the episode by asking a question like, what's some advice you'd give to somebody that wants to open up their own business? It don't have to be like a tattoo shop, just in general.
Do your research. I've a lot of times I've lacked on the research. I kind of just made the mistake of just jumping into it, and right now with the restaurant, I'm paying for it because it's taking a little bit longer than what I expected, and you got to figure out all the rules and everything, and get it being a restaurant. There's not much that you can do yourself. You got to find contractors, and you got to
And stay on top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as far as the tattoo shop, it was more of a it. I kind of asked Alicia
Uh-huh.
and all that, so I kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah.
It's more of a self-employment type deal,
Yeah.
and so
So just do your research and
yeah.
before you jump right into it. What about you, Rachel? What do you recommend to somebody that wants to start tattooing?
Start tattooing.
Yeah.
Do not buy any machine until you have an apprenticeship, and do not try it at all until you have a mentor that
Yeah.
is a respectable tattooer.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that want to learn on YouTube and TikTok.
That's what happened to me. One of my buddies, he's like, "Hey, let me practice on you." I was like, "Come on."
Everybody's got a cousin or
Yeah,
something that,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
best
yeah,
friend and
yeah.
stuff.
No, well, that's awesome. Thank y'all for coming to the studio and sharing your story. Where y'all located on 6th Street? What's the address?
3008 Southwest 6th Avenue.
Yeah, and then what's a good number of people can contact you at?
My phone number is 806 670
Yeah.
0453.
Yeah. What about you, Rachel?
Yes, my phone number is 806-420-5581. And anybody can contact me through all social media. I have TikTok, Facebook,
What is it?
Instagram.
What's the social media?
It's at Rachel Chico Tattoo.
Rachel Chico Tattoo.
And at Inkologist Tattoo Therapy.
Okay. Awesome. Well, hopefully y'all get some people that want to come get some tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
I might holler at you. I need mine fixed. So I'll show you after this.
We do cover ups.
Yeah. I have a question for you. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for watching another episode. Remember, you can catch this episode on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and Apple Podcast. And we'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all.